If you've ever said, "I don't have time," you're lying. You don't have a time problem, you've got a phone problem. Add in dopamine and procrastination, and boom, your life is on pause. Here's the full fix. 3 Smartish Stuff lessons back to back. No excuses, no fluff, just the truth.
Congratulations, you've officially become a level 100 thumb warrior. 6 hours of scrolling every single day. Your ancestors fought lions. You fight boredom with TikTok. Same thing, right? Your phone isn't a tool anymore. It's your babysitter. It tucks you in at night. It wakes you up in the morning. And sometimes it even decides your mood for the entire day. And don't pretend you don't know the drill. You pick up your phone to check one message, and suddenly it's been 45 minutes, and you've somehow ended up watching a raccoon steal cat food on YouTube. Relatable? Of course. You don't have a time problem. You don't have a motivation problem. You have a phone problem. Your attention span? It's shorter than a goldfish. At least the goldfish isn't addicted to Instagram reels. And here's the scary part. It's not even your fault. These apps were designed to do this to you. Every swipe, every ding, every red notification bubble is a slot machine for your brain. You're not weak. You're just playing against billion-dollar companies who know exactly how your dopamine works. See, your brain has this thing called a habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. Notification pops up. That's the cue. You tap without thinking. That's the routine. You get a tiny dopamine hit. That's the reward. Congratulations. Loop complete, and repeat over and over and over until it feels automatic. Your brain literally rewires itself to crave the next hit. That's why 5 seconds of silence feels unbearable. It's not boredom, it's withdrawal. And the cost? Every minute you spend glued to that screen is a minute stolen from your goals. You say you don't have time, but you just donated your entire afternoon to strangers on YouTube. You don't even know what you want in life, but somehow you know every detail of a celebrity breakup. That's not progress, that's distraction. And yes, your future self is watching. He's sitting there, face-palming, wondering why you're binging cat videos instead of building the life you keep dreaming about. So how do you escape? Don't worry, I'm not telling you to smash your phone with a hammer. This isn't about destruction, it's about discipline. Here are 5 steps to kill the addiction before it kills your focus. Step 1. Clean your digital junk food. Delete the apps that add nothing to your life. Be honest. Half of them are just boredom snacks for your brain. And no, Candy Crush is not essential for survival. Step 2. Control the leash. Set time limits. Your phone is like a dog. Either you walk it or it drags you face first through the mud. Step 3. Replace the hit. Every time you feel the urge to scroll, swap it for something healthier. Read 1 page, do 10 push-ups, write 1 thought down. Your brain wants dopamine? Fine, give it dopamine, just from something useful. Step 4. Practice boredom. Yeah, sit in silence. 10 minutes, no music, no scrolling, just you and your thoughts. Scary? Maybe. But here's the secret. Boredom is where creativity lives. The best ideas don't come from a TikTok feed. They come when your brain finally has room to think. Step 5. Use your phone as a tool, not a toy. Phones aren't evil. They're powerful. You can literally learn a new skill, build a business, or make money with the same device you use to watch cat memes. The problem isn't the phone, it's how you use it. At the end of the day, your phone is either building your dream or burying it, and right now, it's digging your grave. But hey, don't change. Keep scrolling. Billionaires who designed these apps are sitting somewhere, smiling, and sending you a big fat thank you for your daily donation of time.
Okay, but why does your brain even crave distractions? Let's talk dopamine.
So apparently, the internet thinks your brain is like a dirty kitchen sponge. Just wring it out, bro. Detox the dopamine. Boom. New brain unlocked. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. You can't detox dopamine. You can't uninstall it like some sketchy app on your phone. Without dopamine, you'd literally never get out of bed. But here's the good news. While you can't detox dopamine, you can fix the way you use it, and that's where the real reset happens. All right, let's bust the myth first. Dopamine isn't some evil chemical ruining your life. It's not TikTok in hormone form. It's literally the thing that motivates you to do anything. Ancient humans didn't survive lions and starvation because of willpower. They survived because dopamine was like, yo, if you find food, I'll make you feel amazing. Fast forward to today, and your dopamine system hasn't evolved much. Except instead of lions, it's fighting Netflix, Instagram Reels, and Uber Eats. Here's the catch. Dopamine isn't the problem. The problem is intensity and frequency. Every ping, like, scroll, notification, it's all micro hits of dopamine. And your brain adapts by saying, boring, show me more, show me faster. That's why normal life, like reading a book, sitting in silence, or working on your goals, feels like chewing cardboard. Think about it. Caveman dopamine. dopamine. Yes, I found berries. I'm a hero. Your dopamine. Yes, I watched 300 dog TikToks in 10 minutes. I'm a hero? Or imagine trying to do homework in 2025. You open the book. Your brain's like, really? Paper with words? Ugh. Then TikTok enters like, hey bestie, I've got a guy dancing in a banana costume while explaining quantum physics. Boom. Dopamine jackpot. Homework equals dead. So no, you can't detox dopamine. It's built into your wiring. Here's what actually works. It's not glamorous, but it's the reset button you're searching for. Step 1. Control the environment, not the brain. You can't detox dopamine, but you can detox distractions. Delete the apps, hide the snacks, stop sleeping with your phone like it's your emotional support pet. Step 2. Rewire your rewards. Your brain is lazy. It chases what's easiest, so you have to trick it. Example, want to read more? Pair it with coffee or snacks you love. Want to work out? Blast music that makes you feel like you're training for the Olympics, even though you're just lifting a 10-pound dumbbell. Step 3. Small wins, not grand plans. Everyone's like, tomorrow I'll wake up at 5 a.m., run 10 miles, start a company, and learn Mandarin. No, you won't. You'll binge Netflix at 2 a.m. and hate yourself. Instead, stack small wins. Do 1 push-up, read 2 pages. Tiny victories compound like interest. Step 4. Boredom is a weapon. Here's the spicy truth. Your brain actually resets when it sits in boredom. That's why walks, showers, or staring at a wall give you random eureka's moments. Let your brain breathe. Don't fill every second with noise. So let's simplify. You can't detox dopamine. You can detox your habits. Delete 1 distraction today. Pair 1 boring task with something fun. Chase small wins instead of superhero plans. And stop being afraid of silence. Your brain isn't dying. It's healing. That's the real reset. So next time someone tells you to do a dopamine detox, just smile and say, oh, cool. So you're planning to die? Because that's the only way to remove dopamine. If you want the real fix, it's not about quitting dopamine. It's about mastering it. And if that sounds like work, yeah, it is. But so is staying broke, tired, and addicted to scrolling. Pick your struggle.
Now you know the science. Here's how to actually stop putting things off. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. You've got an assignment due in 6 hours. You're staring at your laptop like it just insulted your mom. You've watched 12 YouTube videos, scrolled through 47 reels, and somehow learned the life story of a raccoon who does backflips, but the assignment still untouched. Congrats! You've entered the sacred realm of Procrastination Nation. Population? Everyone. Thank you, Eminem. Here's the wild part. Stopping procrastination? It's not some ancient ninja art passed down through Himalayan monks. It's actually stupidly simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. So let's break it down like your attention span during a lecture. Your brain? It's basically a spoiled toddler with Wi-Fi. It doesn't care about future you. It wants dopamine now. Not after. Now. Studying? Too boring. Cleaning your room? Ooh, smells like effort. Starting a side hustle? Maybe later, after this 3-hour video essay on why Shrek is a cinematic masterpiece. See, your brain's running a cost-benefit analysis at all times, except it's drunk. Pain now versus reward later? Yeah, it picks Instagram every single time. But here's the plot twist. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's emotional avoidance. You're not putting off the task. You're avoiding the feeling that comes with it. Fear, uncertainty, perfectionism. That, oh God, what if I suck at this anxiety? Instead of feeling like trash for maybe failing, how about we feel nothing at all and watch cat videos? Stickman logic, but relatable.
Now, let's slap some logic into that lizard brain. Step 1. The 2-minute trapdoor hack. Don't say, I'm going to write an essay. Say, I'll open the doc and write for 2 minutes. Why? Because the hardest part of any task is the start. Your brain sees a mountain, but really, it's just a mildly annoying hill. Once you start, momentum kicks in, and suddenly 2 minutes becomes 20. Then, boom, you're halfway through and forgot to cry about it. Step 2. Lower the bar, then lower it again. Your first draft? Trash. Your first workout? Weak. Your first business idea? Basically a lemonade stand in disguise. But that's the point. Perfectionism is just procrastination wearing a Gucci hat. You're stalling because you're scared it won't be perfect. Newsflash, it won't be. Get it messy, get it ugly, then fix it later. Step 3. Pair pain with pleasure. Your brain's lazy. Fine, let's make it work with what it likes. Study with lo-fi beats. Write while sipping overpriced iced coffee. Clean your room with music that makes you feel like a main character in a cleaning montage. Turn boring into bearable. Bonus points if you dance like a cracked-out Sims character in between tasks. Step 4. Time blocks, not time blobs. Don't say, I'll work all day. Say, 25 minutes on, 5-minute break. That's a Pomodoro, not a tomato. A productivity cheat code. Use timers. Lock your phone in another room like it's in screen time prison. Short bursts, endless, blurry grind. Step 5. Your environment is sabotaging you. Trying to focus in your bed, wrapped in 3 blankets, while Discord, TikTok, and your mom yelling at you compete for attention? Yeah, no wonder you're losing. Create a zone, even if it's just a corner of your room. Clean it, light a candle, pretend you're in a productivity ad. Trick your brain into thinking, we're in work mode now. Imagine caveman you. He wakes up, he hunts mammoth, he builds fire. He doesn't procrastinate because he'll literally die if he does. Now imagine modern you. You wake up, you check your phone, you scroll, you overthink, you cry in the shower, you scroll more. The saber-toothed tiger is gone, but now the enemy is your own brain, screaming, let's do it later. Your job? Be smarter than the caveman, not softer. Look, procrastination is a trap disguised as comfort. It feels nice now, but it robs your future. And every time you delay, you're sending your future self a flaming bag of deal with it. So stop waiting for motivation. That flake won't show up. You don't need to feel ready. You need to start. Do the tiniest version of the thing. Celebrate it. Build momentum. The version of you that gets stuff done, he's not some future superhero. He's just you, but doing the work even when it sucks. So what's it gonna be? Comfort or progress? Your brain's already choosing. Make sure it's not picking failure. Now go. Start for 2 minutes. Trick yourself. Then keep going. You've got this. Or don't. But then you'll just be here again next week, watching this video. Again. Your move.